Alright, just so everyone knows, I am here. And we are live right now. Don't worry, the camera's not open, so you can continue to make dinner, Peggy. So let's see. Well, if anyone was part of my Discord, I think they know what I am up to tonight. Today we're going to be starting a very big PSA. Something that I'd like to discuss with all of you about your cat. We need to go over how cruel the world is. How bad things can really be. And as I said in my Discord channel, while we can't change everything, we can prepare your cat for the best possible outcomes. And so for the next few days, we're going to be going over a few things. Tonight, we're going to go over gun safety. Then we're going to go over abstinence, drugs, and yes, even Satanism, because that is running rampant. So I hope you will all journey with me in this. Well, I suck at intro, so we're just going to get into it. We're going to skip that, but we're going to read a chapter.
$5 a month.
Hey, Farmer. Thanks for the sub, man. Just to let you know what we're doing for the first part of the stream tonight, we're going to be covering gun safety for your cat. All right. And I hope you are ready to go on this journey with me. Well, she's in the room, so I can open the flap now. Okay. You're confused. You're confused? Well, this is what we're covering right now. This is only for the first part of the stream, but it's how to talk to your cat about gun safety. And as I was saying in there, there's a lot your cat needs to know. A lot that they need to be educated on. So every stream until I finish this book, we're going to go over one chapter. And tonight is going to be about gun control. We're also going to be covering abstinence, drugs, Satanism, and other things. So I'll just get right to it. Are you ready? Well, if you ever do own a cat, then you'll know. You'll be like, look, I can go over this with my cat. Now, are you ready? Because I am ready. The first question many of you will be asking is, do I really need to teach my cat about gun safety? The answer is unequivocal yes. The Constitution of the United States of America guarantees us the right to own and operate firearms. And this is a right we must exercise in order to keep our country healthy, lest our democracy atrophy. It is the duty of all American citizens, as well as their cats, to be able to use and maintain a firearm. Citizens who cannot handle a gun safety are as irresponsible and useless as citizens who do not own a gun at all. Americans and their homes are under attack. It is imperative that in order to ensure the future secrecy of our country, every man, woman, child, and cat must be able to defend our nation against the enemies of democracy. Yeah, but then you could tell all your friends about how important this is. This is a very important topic, Farmer. Do cats really play with guns? Yes, absolutely yes. Even a cursory search of the internet will turn up dozens of pictures of cats playing with guns, almost all handling them in an incredibly unsafe manner. The pictures scattered throughout this pamphlet are but a small sample. See, look at that. Look. See? Look how dangerous that is, Farmer. are the tip of the iceberg that illustrates the very real danger posed by cats who are uneducated in the ways of gun safety. So, my cat finds a gun. What's the big deal? It's frequently said it is frequently said that curiosity killed the cat. But what is often left unsaid is that the actual cause of death was improper discharge of a firearm by a poorly trained feline. Cats are inquisitive creatures, no doubt about it. They are going to explore every nook and cranny of your home. And if you keep a firearm in your place of residence, which you should, it is only a matter of time before your cat discovers it. Pause for a meowment to think about which scenario you would rather have play out. Your cat, never having seen or handled a gun before, bats it around as if it's just another toy or stuffed mouse, possibly discharging it in the process, or your cat, whom you've already talked to about how a firearm is a tool and not a toy, has received extensive training on the proper handling of the weapon, discovers your firearm and accords it the respect it is due. The answer should be as obvious as the whiskers on your cat's face. Thank you. Okay. It's too hot for the beanie. I'm sorry, it's coming off. You guys are gonna have to deal with my hair. Because it is hot as balls in here. Okay. Is it safe to own a gun if I have cats in my house? Positively, yes. A gun is a tool, plain and simple. While it does have the potential to cause injury, the same is true of cleaning chemicals, knives, and matches. It is only because of the propaganda and scare tactics of the liberal Zionist run media. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get through that sentence. It is only because of the propaganda and scare tactics of the liberal Zionist media that Americans second guess the wisdom of keeping guns in their homes. Scare tactics that undoubtedly serve their greater agenda to overthrow the rightful leadership of the United States and subsequent imposition of a European-based one-world government. If anything, won't you explain to your cat the importance of responsible gun handling? Having a firearm in your home will make your cat considerably safer. Not only will your fluffy little friend be prepared to fend off criminal, foreign, or supernatural threats, but cats from gun-free homes are more likely to be curious about weapons they counter than cats who are already familiar with them. As we will discuss in the next section, it is impossible to guarantee that your cat will never come into contact with a gun. So make sure your kitty is ready for it, and when the day finally arrives. I'm sorry. All right. I'm responsible with my gun. Why should I bother to teach my cat about gun safety? You always keep your cats unloaded when not in use. They are stored in a secured gun safe that you only have the key to. You even have trigger locks. Surely with all these precautions, you don't need to talk to your cat about a responsible firearm usage, right? Wrong. Dead wrong. Even if you keep your firearm secure, that doesn't mean your cat won't encounter one elsewhere. Especially if they're an outside cat. Do you really know what your cat is up to when they leave the house? What other cats they associate with, where they go, what they're doing? While 40% of American households are smart enough to own at least one firearm, not all of them are as responsible as you. Think about how many homes on your block alone might have unsecured weapons your cat could get their paws on. Even worse, many of these unsecured guns are kept in cardboard boxes, a container most cats will find irresistible. If your pet were to come in contact with a gun without proper training, it could be a catastrophe. And it has a picture of a kitty with bullets. All the guns in the world won't do your cat a lick of good if he doesn't have the ammunition to back them up. Wrapping your cat in a bandoiler will help ensure he's ready for trouble whenever he goes, whether it's out in the neighborhood, using his litter box, or even snuggled in his favorite blanket. What is the best age to start talking to my cat about gun safety? The easy answer is that no age is too young to start introducing your cat to the benefits and responsibilities of gun ownership. But realistically, you should wait until at least a week after birth. Okay, all right. When after birth, when cats begin to open their eyes. At no point in your cat's life will be more playful and precious when they are a kitten. The obituaries are filled with families who thought that their kitten was too young to play with guns. That they could wait until the cat was just a little bit older to instruct them on proper firearm usage and safety. This assumption is irresponsible and too often fatal. If anything, the youthfulness of your kitten is even more reason to teach them about firearms. Never forget your kitten's curiosity, clumsiness, mischievousness, and lack of problem-solving abilities can be a deadly combination. What are the risks of not talking to my cat about gun safety? Every day that you hesitate in talking to your cat about gun safety, you are putting yourself, your loved ones, and your cat at risk. Think about your cat sitting by a window, watching a bird in a nearby tree. How much does your cat want to catch that bird? They desire nothing more, and if your cat has not been trained to respect the power of a firearm, they may use your gun to do it. All right, sorry. You might think that there is no danger in this, that cats are natural hunters, but your cat has practiced in the controlled setting of a reputable and licensed firing. Yes. I don't know if I can actually get through this book. There's a picture of a cat holding a shotgun. All right, hold on a second. While cats do possess many innate skills when it comes to hunting, the operation of a firearm is not among them. Over 40% of firearm accidents involving cats are caused by improperly trained felines attempting to shoot birds out of trees. I'm sorry. Accidents that lead to wounding or death of tens of thousands of humans and cats every single year. This is the most common danger you expose your household to when you fail to talk to your cat about guns. All right, okay. I'm trying to control myself here. All right. But it's certainly not the only one. Don't procrastinate. Talk to your cat today. Chubba, I'm gonna have to talk to you about gun safety. Wait, does that mean that I shouldn't allow my cat to use a gun while hunting? No, of course your cat should have access to all weaponry our founding fathers risked their lives to guarantee us, whether it be a simple Beretta 9mm or fully AK-47. I'm gonna fucking die, holy shit. However, if your cat is going to use a firearm for hunting, it is important to make sure that they are properly licensed, that they do not fire the gun within 500 feet of a residential area, and that they understand the importance of wearing a highly visible orange hunting vest. Further, since cats are colorblind, it is advisable that you mark the vest in some way so your cat will be able to tell it apart from any other non-orange vest that they own of a similar cut. All right. We are going to get through this, I promise. Is it wise to teach my cat how to use a gun? How do I know I can trust them? Some have said our cats might have greater loyalty to other cats than to their country, but it is patently untrue. Just like how it's written out, American cats are Americans first and cats second. I have no doubt that when there is some sort of incursion by the European Union or the United Nations to impose their sovereignty upon America, despite the presence of cats on both sides of the conflict, American cats will stand with us. Our cats were born here and they have tasted the sweet kitty treats of our democracy. It is preposterous to think that their blood would run any less than of a human American patriot. All right, okay, guys, I'm doing the best that I can, all right? How do cats fit into the defense of America? There are almost 100 million cats living in American households and untold millions more loosely organized into feral Sorry. Do you not think that the enemies of our nation quake in fear at the thought of an extra 100 million soldiers defending our country? Soldiers who possess superhuman reflexes, balance, and unrivaled night vision. The importance of the cat's national defense is something that has been understood by many of our greatest presidents, from Abraham Lincoln to George W. Bush, and is something that as a vigilant Americans we must never forget. Besides safety, why should I teach my cat how to handle a gun? Simply because it is the duty of every American citizen, human and cat alike, to exercise the rights bestowed upon us by the U.S. Constitution. By teaching your cat about the potential dangers your home might face, such as burglars, dogs, ghosts, and foreign enemies of the United States, as well as the proper way to respond to them, you are helping to fulfill the destiny of the greatest nation ever conceived of. Failing to train your cat to use firearms is a betrayal of everything George Washington and our founding fathers held dear. Are there any types of guns that are inappropriate for my cat to use? While forbidding the use of any gun would be a violation of your cat's Second Amendment rights, there are some types of firearms that might be better suited for cats than others. While virtually any cat will be able to handle a lightweight 9mm with ease, few cats, excepting perhaps a Maine Coon or Norwegian forest cat, will have the size and strength necessary to fire a Desert Eagle or a Jesus Christ, a Barrett 82A1 safely, at least without extensive training. But there is one hard, fast rule on this topic. It's this: under no circumstances should you provide your cat with a gun equipped with a laser scope, as your cat is likely to be more interested in the dot it makes than deer, burglar, or communist. I'm gonna fucking die. This book is literally going to kill me. Okay. Is it even legal for my cat to own a gun? At this point in time, the legality of cats owning guns is a gray area. Nanny state liberals who don't think nanny state liberals who don't think that Americans can be trusted to wipe their own bottoms, let alone their firearms, have imposed draconian background checks and permits that technically prevent a cat from registering a firearm. However, there is nothing in the U.S. Constitution that explicitly forbids cats from owning guns until the day that some brave patriot has the courage to buy a gun, register, get arrested, then appeal the case all the way to the Supreme Court. We cannot say for certain. However, we feel sure that someday soon our cats will finally have the right to proudly own and bear arms legally. Okay, you've convinced me. Now what? When you do finally decide to have the talk with your cat, make sure it's a quiet place free from distraction, as amusing as your kitty might be when they're playing with a ball of yarn, this is a serious discussion. It is important that you have your cat's undivided attention. Place your cat on your lap and make sure to give them lots of pets while you're speaking to ensure that you have their full attention. If you have more than 2 cats, enlist a partner or friend to join you for your discussion and to pet any cats in excess of the number of working arms you have. Is there anything specific I should tell my cat? There is no one perfect script to use when talking to your cat. However, there are 4 key points every conversation should hit on. If you encounter a strange gun, don't touch it. Never let your paw touch the trigger unless you are prepared to fire the gun. Never point the gun at something unless you intend to shoot it. Remember, guns are not balls of yarn. They shouldn't be battled around or handled lightly. Always keep a secure grip on your gun. How can I prepare my cat for the threats they will commonly face? Oh, it is hot as balls in here. Okay. An often neglected aspect of gun safety is knowing how to wield your firearm against your enemy in an appropriate fashion. All the safety training in the world will do no good if your cat isn't prepared with the specific tactics and strategy needed against a given foe. Here are pointers for some of the most commonly encountered dangers to our furry friends. Dogs are often, as it's commonly said, all bark and no bite. Instruct your cat to fire a warning shot. If an angry or aggressive dog confronts them, this will be enough to scare most dogs away without resorting to bloodshed. Remember, when firing a warning shot, always fire down into the ground, not in the air. Note, if you own a dog, do not use this license book to educate them about firearms. Please refer to our guidebook, How to Talk to Your Dog About Gun Safety, instead. Burglars, while posing as a potentially serious threat to your cat's safety, should not be met with lethal force. In many cases, it will suffice merely to maim the intruder. Just because your cat is the cutest little cutie pie in the world does not mean they possess the higher brain functions and power of reasoning necessary to decide the fate of every criminal who crosses your threshold. While some might scoff at the existence of ghosts, they do exist and are some of the most fearsome and dangerous threats facing our cats and our country. They are not a foe to be taken lightly. It is a common misperception. Due to their incorporeal form, ghosts are immune to bullets. The origin of the myth is likely not using a large enough caliber bullet when confronting supernatural entities. Situations involving ghostly adversaries are when your cat, being well versed with a variety of guns, can have the biggest payoff. A kitty who is a novice to firearms will not be able to easily gauge what caliber their gun is, thus wasting precious time to fend off a ghost with a weapon that is doomed to be ineffective. Your cat will need to use at least a 44 caliber sidearm or 30 caliber long barreled firearm in order to achieve sufficient stopping power against a ghost. Anything less than this and they are better off fleeing to seek the aid of an exorcist. What's going on, princess? Sorry. How are you doing? I'm reading this PSA about cats and gun safety. It is impossible to know what sort of foreign threat your cat might face. It could be occupying human forces. Hold on. Okay. This is nothing we must hold dearer than the sanctity of our American way of life. Above all, the American dream must survive. I'm doing good. I'm having fun reading this book. It's really, really funny. Above all else, the American dream must survive. And that is why it's appropriate to meet any foreign threat to our country with lethal force. It is against these types of foes that field training will be the most helpful. Cats who are inexperienced with guns will often have trouble getting getting the barrel high enough to hit any target above knee height. I'm doing good. Like I said, one of my wife's coworkers, we don't know who, gave her this book, and I was reading it, and it's freaking hilarious. By providing regular lessons and encouraging your cat to spend time practicing at a fire range, you can make sure that every shot fired by your feline is a deadly one. How much longer is this? Okay, we're almost done, and then we're done with the chapter. Is there anything that might undermine my cat's training? The number one promoter of unsafe gun habits is television. Television is replete with examples of cats, cartoon cats especially, handling firearms in an irresponsible manner that does not illustrate how potentially dangerous they can be. Characters such as Tom from Tom and Jerry and Sylvester the Cat from Looney Tunes are frequently the victims and perpetrators of injury due to the improper handling of a gun, but this violence is often shown without repercussions. Cats, and more so kittens, might get the wrong idea and begin to think of firearms as a fun toy rather than a potentially dangerous but useful constitutionally protected tool. Be sure to explain to your cat the difference between how guns are used on TV and how they operate in the real world. What if I catch my cat using a gun unsafely? If you catch your cat using a gun in an irresponsible way, don't just reach for the squirt bottle. Punishing your cat. Oh no, my thing's falling. My thing's falling, guys. It's falling. My microphone. It is. Hold on. Here, I'll just finish this up real quick. Punishing your cat will do no good. If anything, it may result in them hiding more of their activities from you in the future. Make sure your kitty feels comfortable telling you if you've encountered or played with a gun, so that you can explain to them how they might handle the situation better next time. And last paragraph, what happens next? Gun safety isn't just something you talk about once and forget. It's an ongoing process. That there are a number of ways you can promote safe habits that will stick with your cat through all their 9 lives. You can find additional resources on our website, including further discussion on the subject of gun safety, the locations of your local gun club for cats, and AA-approved shooting ranges that have facilities to accommodate felines. Now, don't pause for 1 second longer. Go talk to your cat. All right. So that was the first chapter. Tomorrow we're going to go over evolution, apparently. But I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did. And I hope you got to learn a few things about cat gun safety. You know, it's really important. Well, I'm going to Twitch right now so I can change some stuff up here because we are now officially going into gaming mode. Let me see, manage stream. I'm going to keep the title Educating Your Cat. I like that. Yeah, boy. Okay. So you guys ready? We're going to go and we're going to do some Warhammer Space Marine 2. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. So I was reading online that this game actually works better with the controller, so that's what we're going to be switching to. Ah, man. If it ever wants to load. God, that was a good laugh. Uh-oh. That's why I wear blue light glasses at this point. I only wear blue light glasses because these aren't actually prescription glasses. I think you guys have probably heard me say that a few times. They're not prescription glasses, they're blue light glasses. I keep finding that the flashes on my monitor, especially when I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, just give me like the worst headache. So these have been helping quite a bit. In my opinion, they have been anyway. Well, okay, it's going to take a couple minutes to load, apparently. Okay, first we want to make sure our controller is working. Yep, okay, I would say it's working. Okay, we're going to go to a new game. There's going to be a couple things that we do. Okay. Okay, that's fine. All that is fine. All that is fine. We're going to do normal. It's the 41st millennium. Humanity stands on the brink of annihilation. I'm getting all this, guys. Superhuman warriors. That's depressing. Aw, dude, you missed the whole chapter. Welcome back, but dude, it was hilarious, Farmer. This book is hilarious. Tomorrow I'm gonna be reading about evolution. It's just a goofy satire book. I'm gonna call the series Educating Your Cat. Ah, boo. All right. I understand. But how have you been, dude? How the hell have you been? It seems like it's been a bit since I've talked to you. By the way, this game is very, very bloody. There is a lot of blood in this game. If you are squeamish, do not watch this game because there's a lot of blood. Oh, congratulations. No, seriously, that's fantastic. What are you gonna study? Or, okay, what are you gonna get your masters in?
Approaching Kadako. Prepare for atmospheric entry.
If the game's too loud, let me know.
Approaching drop zone.
Dude, the World of Warhammer is so badass. Farmer, I apologize if I forgot, but are you already a teacher? All we got is the chainsaw sword. But to be honest, Farmer, that's all we need. It is time.
Kill team leader to squad. Box check.
Yeah, this already feels better.
Repeat. Kill team leader to squad. Confirm Vox contact.
This already feels better with the controller.
We have crashed. It's from your position.
Do you have the virus bomb?
Moving to... Lost contact with brother.
Well, then what are you doing currently? And are you trying to get into teaching, or...
Secure.
Sorry if I'm asking a lot of annoying questions. I'm just not...
Moving to the crash site. Do you
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just asking. If you don't feel like sharing, feel free to be like Flamingo. Shut the fuck.
Contact since the crash.
If you do that, I'll be
Here,
sad.
damn it.
Ghostrats, you have command. What are your orders? We proceed as planned. Launch the virus bomb into the stratosphere. Detonate it. And watch the Tyranids die. A sight I will greatly enjoy.
Transmitter must be
Yeah.
working. The area will be cooling.
Oh, dude, hell yeah, man. Talk about lit. What do you, sir? Dude, that sounds like you're living the dream, man. That sounds like an awesome ass job. I mean, I know it's hard and you probably got like bitchy customers sometimes, but that has to be a lot of fun to do.
Alpha, where's that damn virus bomb?
Dude, that's what I'm talking. Dude, I love food trucks. Okay. I love food trucks. They're, dude, like I love going to the food truck rallies we have around here on occasion.
It is left to us to share the glory now, Kelstras.
Hold on, brothers.
Dude, that dude. Don't let Peggy know that. Yeah, the parrying's way easier on controller.
Spores.
Yeah. Yeah, Peggy is a, she is a barbecue fiend. She's a barbecue fiend. She eats brisket like Smeagol does a fish. Yeah, Taryn, I switched. First off, you missed my cat chapter.
Now they send larger meat to stop me.
And, dude, Oh no, you're all good. Look at this, watch this, watch this. Fuck out of here. Isn't that awesome? Oh no, you're good. It was good. I had a lot of fun reading it. Tomorrow we're gonna do Evolution. But yeah, dude, I switched over to the controller for this, and it's like way better. Dude, hell yeah, God of War is a shit. It's like a mixture of God of War and Doom. It feels like. Dude, Taryn, Farmer owns food trucks, man. He's got like 2 barbecue food trucks, which I think is epic. Brother.
Pay them tenfold.
Don't worry, brother. Oh.
This bolter will roar in your name, Darius.
Yeah, this is way better.
Come, vermin.
I should be picking these rotten
You probably have, dude. Don't take it personally if I don't remember. Like, my memory's like dog shit lately. It's been getting worse.
Becoming severe. Have you secured the virus bomb? No. For every gaunt I smash, 10 more come raining down.
I wouldn't say it's been getting worse, but like, I used to be able to remember everything. And I had my, like, it's like my short-term memory's the problem.
Just make sure the launcher is still standing when I get there.
Don't be starting that shit. How dare you? Okay, so hold R1 to knock back small enemies, and R2 on the marked enemy. Okay. Okay. There is one thing I'm gonna have to do. God, I hate it when they do this. Give me a second. Let's see. Controls. I hate adaptive triggers. It's so annoying. Oh, dude. I mean, I'm sorry to hear about your grandparents. But that's cool that they left you that stuff, man. Like, seriously, I think that's fantastic. Okay, good. I hate adaptive controllers, by the way. I think they're annoying as hell. Yeah, when my, yeah, I hate that. Like, it drives me nuts. I hate it. Yeah, you're a punk. It drives me insane, farmer. Yeah, when my grandma passed away, I was kind of already estranged from my mother's side of the family, but it drives me insane. On every game I play, I have to turn it off. I hate it. Like, it's even on Spider-Man games. That doesn't even make any sense to me at all. But yeah, when my
We are running out of time.
when my grandmother passed away, I was already kind of estranged from my mother's side of the family, but I guarantee with the way my uncles are, my uncles and some of my older cousins probably descended on her estate like vultures.
Alpha!
Why, were you just like hitting it real hard, or?
Baron, my brother, you have honored the Imperium with your devotion.
It's okay. It's okay, brother. Oh, well, I mean,
Alpha! Hellstros, if you can hear me, I have the virus.
how often was she actually in his life?
Is that as hard as you bite, Xenos? Come on! Endless shoulder!
Alpha! No!
Dude,
Death will not go
I'm
unpunished.
sorry, man. That sucks. Ah, look at that. Come here. Come here. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, farmer. Ah. That was pretty badass. Well, dude, I'm glad you had that relationship with your grandfather. I bet your aunt probably doesn't even see that. Ah, come on. Come here. You got something to say? You got something to say? You got something to say?
Hellstorms, are you with me?
A-hole.
I have the bomb.
Dude, from everything you just described, you're probably better off.
You have served your emperor well, brother. Record log.
And to be honest with you, it sounds like too you're smart enough to actually put your you shot me, you a-hole. It sounds like you're also putting the small fortune you got to really good use.
Moving to the orbital launcher.
Dude, I respect that entrepreneurial spirit in investing in food trucks, Farmer. I think that is absolutely fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, most people often say stupid things like that. I mean, okay, is starting a business a risk? Of course it is. It always is. It's never a guarantee things are gonna make it, but you know the thing is though? I want to be very clear about something. All right. First off, the fact that you made it and you're making that kind of money with multiple food trucks is fantastic. All right. That is amazing. Okay. I want you to understand something. Regardless of what else you do in life, that is a great achievement to make 2 successful food trucks like that, because it's hard. The food business is hard. And I don't think I don't need to lecture you on that. You know that. I mean, you know it better than I do. I just know the statistics of opening something like that are against you. But let's say it didn't. It wasn't successful. Let's say your food trucks flopped. You know what, dude? It was still worth it. You want to know why? Regardless of what your stepdad says, regardless of what anyone says, you had the fucking guts to do it in the first place, which is probably more than he's ever done. I don't know the guy personally, but that was more guts to do that, and guts is enough. All right? I'm going to get off my soapbox here in a second, but if you have those kind of guts are enough. That's all you need, man. The fact that you had the balls to do that says more about you than anybody else who doubted you. Just always keep that with you, all right? Even if it would have failed, because you know what? If it would have failed, which thankfully it didn't, but you tried, you took a risk, you gambled on yourself, and it paid off. Good. I'm just saying, anyone who doubted you, I'm glad that he came around, but you had guts, and guts is enough. Guts is all you need, man. That's what you had. That is mad props to you. I'm dead serious. Now I'll get off my soapbox, but
continue long. The virus is our one chance to delay the Tyranid
yeah.
invasion.
That's all I gotta say about it. Like,
they will adapt but it will
One of my
slow them
friends
down.
that I met, he
virus
started
must be
a
launched into the
home
stratosphere.
inspection business. His name's
Nothing else
Dale.
matters.
I worked with him at, oh yeah, definitely Gears of War. Which I love Gears of War too, so, I mean, the fact that this exists, too bad dude, I wish I actually had some of the Gears of War games. Fortunately, I don't. Where do you think you're going? Get out of here. No, this game works so much better on controller. Dude, I wish I had more of them. I didn't play the last one, unfortunately. I played the one, which I think was Gears 3 as well. I think that was the last one that I touched. I don't even, dude, when was the last Gears War that even came out? Yeah, I was trying to play with the controller and keyboard the other day. Just part of it was,
Open the gates.
part of it was just because, you know, Peggy wants to game on the PlayStation while I'm on the computer, but she's asleep, so it's all good. Or, I don't know if she's asleep yet, but... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the parrying. That's why I keep randomly taking shots like that. It's the one where Dom officially dies.
Transmitting override authorization.
I unfortunately can't play those games
Stratospheric detonation.
because for some reason, so I own the first one of those, and I was gonna play that, but it won't take my PlayStation controller. It only will take an Xbox controller, which I think is dumb.
Machine Spirit, where is the command console? Summon the lift.
There we go. You know, I have not played those. I haven't. I own them. I own them on the PlayStation. One of them came with the PlayStation, and I can't remember how I got the other one. But yeah.
Machine Spirit, what is the status of the orbital launcher?
Yeah, okay. So on my PlayStation right now, I am playing Hogwarts Legacy. So I'll probably pick them up after I finally beat that. And the main reason why is because I've been rereading the Harry Potter books. Aw, dude, I'd feel bad if I did that. I feel really bad if I was borrowing your Epic account.
Can you not hasten the damn process?
Seismic disruptions have occurred.
Really? Why not, out of curiosity? You just haven't gotten around to getting a new PC yet, or? Which I was telling Taryn the other day, I am actually hoping. So I used to, like, I don't know where you're from, Farmer. I used to work at a place called Publix. Publix is like the biggest grocery chain in the Southeast. One of the unique things that they have is gotcha. Well, one of the things they have is a kind of like a stock plan where they give you like private shares and you can eventually turn them into retirement. While I was there, they just give you those stocks, but you can buy additional stocks each year. And I worked there for about 4 or 5 years. So each year I spent a certain amount of my paychecks buying stocks. When I quit the company, they just released the stocks that they gave to me, but I still got like somewhere between $2 to $3 grand in purchase stocks that are stocks that are worth $2 to $3 grand in purchase. The only problem is I just got in contact with them. They unfortunately surrendered the stocks over to the state. So I'm waiting on the state to get in contact with me, but I might be able to cash those in. And if I cash those in, I'm going to get Peggy a computer. So we have our own separate PCs, so we can game together, play Final Fantasy 14 together. You know? Yeah, I haven't gotten a notice from them yet. If I don't get a notice from them this week, I'm going to call Publix again to see who I need to get in contact with. You know, the government's not going to go out of their way to give me money, so. Oh shit, I'm being surrounded. Ow, ow, ow. I'm gonna die. I died. I got flanked. God damn it, Taryn. It's all Taryn's fault. This is what happens when you don't watch what you're doing. You get ganged up on. Yeah. Dude, it is Taryn's fault. Have you seen Taryn's face lately?
Can you not hasten the
Don't you
process?
dare.
Seismic disruptions have occurred.
So it's my age or my lack of hair. I see how it's going to be from here on out. Farmer, that's actually good. Trust me. Trust me. The hell are these things? Holy shnikes! There's so many aliens!
Preparations complete. Standing by. Yes.
Out! Some got out!
Attention. Neighbors. Your launch authorization is required for dispatch of payload. Attention.
Oh my god! There's so many aliens!
Required for dispatch of payload.
Thank you, Farmer. Thank you. Taryn's just an ass. He's talking about how I don't finish games. I don't finish shitty games, okay? Nah, truth be told, I started losing my hair at like 20. Exactly. See, Farmer gets it. Now, my problem with Elden Ring isn't really the game itself. Well, yeah, it sucks. My only problem with Elden Ring itself is the next time I actually sit down to play it, I've got to play it from beginning to end.
I will take you all with me. I will not rest until you lie dead at my feet.
Oh, look at that. Ain't that a bitch? I won't carry you.
Even if I am slain, I will leave you with wounds by which you will remember me.
Well, thank you, Taryn. I appreciate that. Dude, Taryn, I think that
Strip your flesh from
was one of, oh shit. That was one of the very few times you've actually, yeah, he did. I guess I can't really. Sorry, no, I was paying attention to the fight. Wait, who was up to 700 deaths? So did I, Farmer. Don't feel bad. With the orange counters, I don't think I can. I think I just have to get out of the way. I think the blue ones you can. Oh, you're talking about the fire giant? The fire giant was kicking my ass. In fact, Terrence still jokes around. Terrence still jokes around to this day about me complaining about the fire giant. He just rolls away. It's because every time we got close to the jerk off, that's what he would do. And it was driving me insane. I get close and all of a sudden rolls all the way across and it covers the whole map with that stupid shield. Guy was a dick. He was an absolute dick. Imagine what
the Emperor.
Imagine waking up to that. Oof, ooh.
The wound was fatal. You survived only through the Rubicon surgery.
Yeah, I do got to get that parrying down though. Hey Farmer, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for resubbing too, man. I really appreciate it.
Lord Calgar issued the command himself.
Is he here?
Gone. Summoned by the Primarch.
I must get back to
Do go out and get that dough.
You have been reassigned.
My place is with the Death Watch.
The Inquisition can find no stain on you. Titus, accused of heresy. You have served penance in the Death Watch for almost a century.
I actually told Peggy, you know what I like to do? So I live near one of the keys.
Never no redemption.
And
I've faced the judgment of your
I was like, I would like to just open like a hot dog stand. I think that'd be pretty badass to do.
no true absolution.
You got to get like a permit though and all that, but just going up and down like during the summer and just selling hot dogs.
What is your life?
My honor is my life.
What is your fate?
My duty is my fate.
Call them flamingo dogs.
What is your fear?
Flamingo chili
My fear
dogs.
is to fail.
All the technology in the world and you're using an ink pen.
What is your reward?
My salvation is my reward.
What is your craft?
My craft.
What is your quest?
What is your pledge?
What is the speed of a swallow? A European swallow or an African swallow? Well, I don't know.
The Rubicon surgery has remade you as a Primaris Marine. You are now stronger, faster, and more resilient. You will take your place as an Ultramarine once more. Your brothers will know that you served in the Death Watch, but your dishonorable status as a Black Shield has been redacted from the archives.
Oh,
Should
thank
it
you.
be discovered, there would be questions. Lord Kelgar has offered you a second chance. Do not taint it.
Dude, Taryn, though, I will admit this game is a lot of fun. I think I said that like a million times the last time I played it. But it's even better with the controller. The farmer's right, I gotta time those parries down because I am not good at it. I did just so I could go through the tutorial mode again and learn all the controls. I mean, I didn't get that far, so... just so I could learn all the controls and put them all in practice before we start doing the other stuff, so yeah. Yeah, it wasn't for like any reason like, oh, I can't stand being this or doing this or any of that. It was literally just because I figure learning the controls with the thing just telling me what I need to do would be better than...
Lieutenant Titus reporting for duty.
would be better than
report to the bridge.
just trying to figure it all out. I don't know.
How are your wounds?
Yeah, like I said, I didn't get very far the last time, so...
I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions,
Okay.
suspicions. I cannot afford discord among the men. Not now. You're a lieutenant now. Will that be a problem?
No, Captain.
No, Captain.
Very well.
Dude, I want them... I know it's probably never gonna happen, but I want them to make a Total War and a Total War game in the Warhammer 40,000 universe. I think that'd be badass. We've already got, obviously, the Total War Warhammer games, and those are really good. Those are really good games, don't get me wrong, but I think it'd be awesome with a
These defense guns.
40,000.
The skies clear for our ships. The Tyranids have taken note. Get down there and protect those guns.
Captain, you wish to see me?
Sergeant, this is Lieutenant Titus. He'll be taking over command of your squad.
Yeah.
Sir,
I expect you on the ground within 30 minutes. Dismissed.
Dismissed, Taryn.
Lieutenant, forgive my hesitation. I am merely surprised by this development.
As am I.
Sergeant Gadriel, the Absolver is ready to depart.
Brother Chiron, this is Lieutenant Titus. He will be leading our squad.
Is that so? Well, I shall be glad to have a commander of such experience.
Is the rest of the squad ready?
Already assembled on the flight deck.
Good. We leave immediately.
All right, don't worry, I got it. It's not like you're standing right in front of it, jerk off. Oof. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some water. All right, I'm back.
What is our assignment?
The Cadians have lost control of the orbital guns. We are to recapture them.
Lost them already.
The Tyranids are hurling spores of those guns in great waves. I'm impressed the Cadians held out this long. Brothers Lirio, Altarius, and Elian make up the rest of our squad.
Have any of you faced Tyranids before?
Only these past 2 days.
Then there is much to learn.
I look forward to it.
Path obstructed. Stand aside.
You look forward to nothing.
Sergeant,
Brothers, we are joined by Lieutenant Titus.
welcome, brother. We are yours to command.
We leave immediately.
Yes, Lieutenant.
Dude, could you imagine a game like this as a Marine from StarCraft? I think that'd be awesome too. You know, I actually wonder if I own that. I might. Hold on. Let me see. Kill zone. Oh, look at that. You're looking at my whole thingy here. Last time I made this available, some smartass went through and started looking for all the games that I haven't beaten yet and displaying them. Oh. When is this? How long is this on sale for? Hold on. April 29th. I'm going to go out and I'm going to work to get this game this weekend. We're going to play RoboCop. Well, it ain't free now, so I'm gonna have to get it for $10. Just so you know, the entire time I'm playing, every time I do something, I'm gonna just be going dun 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 dun. I don't know. Looks like Killzone 2 isn't on here. I'm just going to warn you of that. If I Dude, oh yeah, it is. Dude, my friend Luke met Murphy. Hold on. Peter, or whatever his name is. Hold on. He was at a con that he just went to over the weekend and met him. Peter Weller. Hold on. Hold on, I'm looking at something right now. It looks like the Killzone's only available in hard copy. Fortunately, I don't have a PlayStation 3 anymore. Excuse me. Oh, there was one other thing I was going to look up.
Sources. The attacks were aimed at catching the attention of a man.
But you're just going to have me just going randomly, stay out of trouble. Oh, that's what I was going to look up as well.
Whose identity
Detroit has a cancer, and that cancer is crime.
New crime wave sweeping Detroit has already claimed the lives of 21 police officers.
Provokes a question. Can we put our safety into the hands of a machine?
OCP holds the scalpel.
Gears of War E-Day. Oh, looks like there's gonna be a new one coming out. Okie dokie. That's what I want to do. I'm just gonna be like, stay out of trouble.
The situation here has deteriorated. Those foul gargoyles pollute the skies.
The Tyranids have the orbital guns.
They do. These unrelenting attacks make a counteroffensive difficult.
We shall take care of that.
Major! We've got more incoming from the east!
Move to reinforce the eastern flank. You, go with him.
We will assist in the defense.
Very good, my lord.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Keeping score, brother.
Oh, I am.
Here they come.
What, me singing it or the actual song?
My lord, intelligence reports multiple swarms closing in.
Direct us to them.
Sending coordinates to your Auspex display.
Stay out of trouble.
My lord, we are preparing an airstrike. Can you hold
Dude,
the
remember
enemy
at the end when that guy
Done.
got hit by the toxic waste? He's like, dude, movies like that didn't play around, man. Movies like that didn't play around, Taryn. Hey, ass. I wanted to execute him. Yeah, I don't think you can dodge the orange one. That's alright, we'll stab his ass. And then they had that remake that was awful.
Another one dead.
So much violence. So much violence, Terry. The humanity of it all.
A direct hit, Major.
The 8th never miss.
Yeah, I lost my job today. Man, you are one pathetic loser. No offense. Take it.
We must proceed through the jungle to reach the orbital defense posts. Brother Uriel, assist the Cadians while they establish new defensive lines, then report back.
Yes, Lieutenant. It will not take long.
The orbital guns are on the other side of the swamp. Be alert.
This must be where the swarm
The
originated.
Tyranids will be lying in
These
wait.
abhorrent husks are everywhere. Living organic machines.
Indeed. Their ships, these pods, all of it.
Their very existence is heresy. We shall thin their numbers today, brother.
Ravener, do not stop moving. For the Emperor!
I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button, so I used up my charge thing. Oh my god! Thing kicked my ass. It's all on top of me, just like wailing on me. I got him.
Ravener.
Yeah, so you can only dodge those. Dude, this game is so fun. Just the mindless violence staring.
I expect better of the Cadians. Losing the orbital guns was costly.
And they paid for it dearly. But the enemy numbers are not insignificant.
The Cadian 8th will have to do better.
You're familiar with this foe, brother?
I am.
How do the Tyranids compare to other Xenos?
They are an unrelenting plague, but they are cunning.
Tread carefully. The spores detonate when threats draw near.
Let us take the advantage and destroy them.
Reloading weapon.
Your combat doctrines are unorthodox, Lieutenant. Which company did you serve with before this one?
I served the Emperor elsewhere.
The Death Watch.
Yes.
I hope I too will share that honor one day.
I know Joey said he played this game, Taryn. He said it was too hard. It might be in the later levels. I mean, I don't think it's that hard right now, though. Like I said, I'm still in the infancy of the game, though, so...
Restocking.
Need to get through.
Eliminate them, then proceed.
Oh, no, you're fine. No, what I was saying was, Joey said that, I guess, he tried playing this. He said that it was unnecessarily too hard. Like, now, granted, I'm still early. It doesn't seem that hard yet.
I must be more vigilant. Changing magazine.
Come here, little shit.
War gear prime. One less breath.
Well, he said, like, it was unnecessarily hard. It's like I said, I don't think it's that bad yet, but like I said, I'm still at the very beginning of it, so.
The most direct route is through the swamp. Let us proceed.
No. The swamp will be infested with Xenos. There is a bunker straddling the riverbed. We will cut through there.
But that will add considerable time.
Yeah, I'm on normal.
Surely
we will not trade strategy for expediency.
As you
This will probably be a game that I try to actually beat on the hard modes, though, because it is a lot of fun.
Understood. Thank you, Lirio.
See you on the Resilient.
I might have, yeah. Which means you put on hard mode, you probably die like instantly.
Changing magazine.
Although I know because I agree with you, but like my friend Mike, for example, he would only play games on the hardest mode. Like he would never, ever, ever, ever play them on easier modes. Which, funny fact about that is, like, remember during like the instrument games like Guitar Hero and Rock Band? He was like that with those.
Grabbing equipment.
And the reason why to me that's so funny is only because if we had him play easy mode, he couldn't do it. He was so used to moving his fingers and all that so quickly. Easy mode would kick his ass. He couldn't do it.
Munitions secured. Reloading weapon. Frag grenade out.
no reinforcements!
Oh, you're gonna get executed, boy! Oh.
They never learn. Changing magazine.
So he was on the easiest mode, yeah. I know Peggy will play on those modes sometimes, mainly because, well, I mean, she's just not interested in the challenge per se.
Very good.
She just wants to experience the world. Oh wait, now we're going with that. Didn't we just make our way up here? Where are you guys going? Dude, I never played Mass Effect Andromeda. I played the first 3. I don't know. I just kind of thought Shepard's story was over after 3. We didn't really need the sequels. Or we didn't need Andromeda, but that was my opinion.
Angels! We're saved!
Through the heart of our enemies.
I can't take my eyes. We're with the Emperor's angels now. You would desert your
Oh yeah, you got that whatchamacallit, the that infamous video of Mass Effect Andromeda where it shows Shepard running. He's like this. All of a sudden he goes it's like that weird like bow run that he does.
No, Lord. Never!
We've locked them in. We could do no more.
Open the gate.
Yes, my lord. Open the gates! But sir, you said open the bloody gates! Another wave. We can't hold them.
Oh, we'll hold him.
You will serve your Emperor, soldier. Trying to get up here. Take them down.
Men.
Do not let them surround you.
Clearing the way.
Holy Emperor feeds your sacrifice!
Are you not the Lord Castellan's soldiers? Fight, damn you!
Fight, damn you!
Where is that Arcadian spirit I have heard tell of?
Vermin stuff.
Hold them on!
Dude, I get sick. Why was it so funny?
Target
Oh my god.
reload.
one's memory, guardsman.
Restocking.
Reloading weapon.
Yeah.
Another one dead.
The gates are open!
Everybody inside, now.
Should we not eliminate the remains of the swarm?
There will always be more. We must focus on taking down the hive ship.
Osman, get these gates closed.
Yes, my lord. Transmitting command now. Stand by.
Do not relent in your attacks. Never seen orcs do that. Makes them easier to kill. You have yet to see the worst of them. Oh, I look forward to it.
So, Taryn, let me ask you a question. What makes the grass grow? Blood, blood, blood! Semper Fi, do or die, gung ho, gung ho. What makes the grass grow? Blood, blood, blood. I'm not an actual Marine, but I heard that's some of the stuff Marines say. And if that's some of the stuff Marines say, that's badass.
Major Sakana,
Go ahead!
we met with one of your squads.
Thank you, my lord. I shall give them new orders.
The way is clear. Proceed. Looks like a slaughter. No excuse for cowardice.
This will serve me well.
You still haven't told me what was so funny about Starfield. No. Oh, dude, I don't even know what that is.
This is Lieutenant Titus. Identify yourself.
Do it. I'm curious.
Comms were damaged in battle.
I've heard a lot of things about Starfield.
Hold fast, Captain. We are coming.
I'm gonna switch to the combat knife.
They will not get past this.
be a console that opens them.
Changing magazine.
Got you.
I gotta recommend this game to my brother. I think he'll really like it.
Reloaded weapon. Target destroyed.
I'll message him tomorrow and recommend it. This will probably be a game that me and him could play together that he'd like. Maybe, if he doesn't get offended by it. My brother has a tendency to get offended by stupid shit.
Zargana,
Receiving.
we have made contact with Captain Iden.
Aiden. I thought him lost.
We are approaching his position now.
Can you patch me through?
Working on it. By the Emperor. Link established. Go ahead, Major.
Captain Aiden. I thought you a dead man.
Not today, sir.
You're tougher than Grok's hide.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Aiden, we need to take back those orbital guns.
I've got armor ready to roll.
See it done, Captain.
Yes, sir. Let's give him a taste of Cadian wrath.
Guardsmen, honor your Emperor!
With great pleasure, my lord.
Shoot her!
Exactly, Taryn.
Cursed gate is in our way.
Then let us remove it.
Trolls must be nearby.
If there was any more appropriate time for that chat reward, it was right there. Shoot her!
Trolls are in that tower.
Make use of them.
The way is clear.
Proceed.
Okay, I forgot I can't. Give me my shield back.
Another one dead.
Reload. Ammunition depleted. Reload. They never learn.
So it looks like doing that little shoot thing also replenishes my ammo, or my shields, or my armor, I should say. This is what I have, isn't it?
Gift from the forge. Need to reload. Munitions secured.
The gate is opening.
Squad, move your raggedy backsides through that gate, now!
Move to link up with the Cadians.
As you command, Lieutenant.
Changing magazine.
Oh, thank you, soldier.
Frag grenade deployed.
You are stubborn.
Lieutenant, navigating through this facility will take time.
A little redecorating will speed things up, my lord. Better. Terror! What is that?
Zoanthrope! Take it down. While it lives, the other creatures are harder to kill. Reload! Major, we have retaken the facility.
Praise the Emperor. Boarding a Valkyrie now, heading to you.
God, this game's so fun.
Get these guns online. Move!
The thing is, like, I know I'm being quiet. It's just because, like, I'm so focused on, like, killing everything.
We'll punch a hole in those hive ships so big you can fly a frigate through it.
It won't let that happen without a fight.
It's...
The hive mind. The Tyranids' powerful collective intelligence. Not to be underestimated.
Major, the guns are in a zero state of charge. It will take time to wake the machine spirit.
Hurry!
The Tyranids will throw everything they have at this facility.
This is Major Sarkana. Divert 2nd and 3rd platoon to the orbital guns immediately.
Copy that, sir.
Let's show these bastards what the 8th are made of!
Tactics. Major, we need to establish a perimeter.
My troops are in defensive positions. They'll hold.
The enemy will try to scale these walls. Do not let them.
I have no plans to. Northern wall is breached. Concentrate your fire. No hesitation.
Get them off that wall. Well-placed grenade will fix that. Reload. Deploy front grenade. Vermin stuff.
That actually scared me.
Lieutenant, the orbital guns are functional, but the targeting system is jammed. It needs to be reset manually.
Understood. Brothers, let us make haste.
By the numbers, troopers.
Think that's funny, huh?
Resupplying. Loading up. Assist where possible, but do not linger.
The targeting system is our priority.
Yes, my lord. I think that was right. Reloading weapon.
Dude, third-person shooters are so much fun. I'm just saying. Am I not? Is this not the way? Oh, I guess maybe not, huh? Okay, now it's this way.
My lord, this elevator will take you up to the controls.
We'll keep the Xenos off your back.
Emperor protect you.
Changing magazine. Major Sarkana, we are almost at the targeting system.
You need to manually raise the petals of the satellite dish.
We will see it done. Major, I see the mechanisms. Stand by.
Be alert. The Tyranids have taken notice of you.
Let them come.
Oh yeah, it's this part. Okay, hold on.
Keep them off me while I get this done.
Yeah, you gotta keep them off me, guys. It's important.
One down. Done. Go for the next one.
You guys are supposed to be watching my back. You guys are failing. Well, we almost got it.
Reload. One left.
Ow. Oh man.
My lord, we cannot use the guns until we raise those petals. My lord, the gargoyles are heading for the antenna.
They need to destroy the targeting system.
See that they fail.
Reloading weapon.
Shall we go?
Loading ammunition. Munition secured. Very good. Here come the winged vermin. Protect the antenna.
gargoyles heading for the antenna! The enemy are going for the antenna! Eliminate them! The enemy have damaged the antenna!
Oh, I'm trying, okay. Give a guy a second. There's a lot of stuff on there.
Special tactics ready.
The enemy have damaged the antenna! The enemy have damaged the antenna! We must hold them back!
I'm getting fucked up.
We must hold them back!
I'm trying. Oh, I'm out of bullets in my primary. I actually can't figure out how to... switch to my secondary fire.
My lord, the antenna has sustained significant damage!
I'm aware of that.
My lord, the antenna has sustained significant damage!
I got no ammo.
Restocking.
Yeah, that mission's over. I couldn't figure out how to change over to my grenade launcher. That's the best way to get them off. Let's see. I do think I'm gonna call it here for tonight, though. I still got my dailies on Final Fantasy XIV to do. Oh, am I gonna waba and get myself a monster? Hakas. I gotta do more of the storyline too tonight, or else Peggy's gonna kill me. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm gonna start trying to stream earlier. It's just that Peggy's been working late. That's why I've been starting so late. But my dinner plan for this week's actually really easy. So she told me just that if she's gonna be late, just to go ahead and just start streaming. She'll have leftovers when she gets home, but so that's how we're gonna do it from here on out. Now, let's see if there's anyone on. Nobody I know. So I'm outie.